Anansi and the Talking Watermelon. Early one morning, Anansi the spider awoke to the sound of Possum hoeing his watermelon patch. Anansi peered down from the peach tree where he lived to watch Possum's slow progress. Anansi salivated at the thought of a meal of watermelon, his favorite juicy red fruit. When Possum set his hoe aside at midday to take a nap, Anansi snuck down his tree for a snack. While Possum snored, Anansi shipped down his fine silk web to the ripe's watermelon in the garden. He picked up a small sharp stone to chip away the melon grid. He made a hole that he could squeeze into. He gored himself as the juice slid down his 8 spider legs. Anansi laid his head upon a watermelon seed in an attempt to sleep. He tossed and turned restlessly. This is so boring. What should I do while I wait? As he pondered his next plot, he heard Possum at the far end of the road. I know. I would trick Possum into thinking that his melon talked. Possum came scratching with his hoe, and as he neared Nancy melon he heard a sound, quiet as a mouse. Who is that? He asked. It is I, the watermelon, Nancy now yelled. However, a watermelon can talk. Possum said as he cradled the watermelon to his ear. Possum, you have never been a good listener. Watermelons have been talking since before you were born. Possum could not believe his ears and cried, Eureka! I must show King Bear the discovery I have made. What is the hurry? Possum Raccoon asked. I'm bringing King Bear a talking watermelon, Possum answered, very proud of himself. Now I have heard everything, Raccoon laughed. You haven't heard me talk, Anansi replied from inside the melon to Raccoon's mouth remarked. Huh? What? Who said that? Asked Raccoon. I did, said Anansi, really enjoying his treat. You a silly raccoon for not realizing more than animals have speech. Watermelons are more intelligent than you. Do you believe me now? Asked Possum. Yes, I do, Raccoon said. This mod a lap watermelon is something the king would want to see. Along the path to King Bear's grand den, Possum and Raccoon came upon Goggle, Rat, and Squirrel. They each in turn laughed and pointed fingers until they heard the melon's strange little voice themselves. Before long, they all wanted to hear what the king would say about the oddity. So off they went. When they arrived, the king, a very grisly-looking bear, had just woken from his afternoon slumber and was a bit grumpy. "What is it?" he growled as the animals bowed before him. Possum placed the watermelon on a tree stump before King Bear. "What am I to do with this?" the king asked, continuing before anyone had a chance to answer. "I do not need any watermelons. I have a craze of my own." This one talks, they chimed in unison. King Bear revealed to believe he had subjects from a garden patch. He demanded that the melon pay respect to him if the animal spoke the truth. The watermelon just sat there, mum for the first time all day. What kind of joke is this? The king grumbled. The melon remained silent. I would be a fool to waste more time waiting to see your trickery. He snarled at the frightened animals. You would be a fool not to wait, piped up Nancy from inside the melon. Only a fool thinks watermelon can talk. Fool, fool, King Bear roared. How dare you call the king fool names? And with that, King Bear picked up the watermelon in his paw and struck it as hard as far as he could. The melon flew through the air and landed with a crack and thud. Splitting wide open, Anansi was free. He scurried as fast as he could back to the peach tree, where his morning started. What a great day! Anansi rejoiced. All of this fun has made me hungry again. He began nibbling at a large, ripe peach above Possum Patch. Possum returned later that day with a sore look on his face. He picked up his hoe and started digging furiously. Melon, he cried, next year I will grow something else in this pot. You watermelons are nothing but trouble. Perhaps you should grow more peaches, Nancy said with a mouth full of filthy fruit. The king is sure to listen to the peach. The end.
Good job!